Hello, how are you? Welcome to Gomak. Thank you so much for your support this far. So today we are going to make this beautiful sweater for our baby. So this is what we have for today. Please stay tuned up to the end. So we begin with a knot. Then we are going to make our foundation chains. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm using a 3.5 millimeter hook, and my yarn is 50 gram, that is robin, but I'm using 2 strands. So you can make a foundation chains of 44. So this is our beginning, or this is our length, that is from the shoulder all the way downwards. So, or 10 inches, that is for a 0 to 3 months. So up to row 1 we are making single crochets in the back loop. We are making single crochets in the back loop. Remember, I've made a total chain of 45, so when I turn back I'm expected to have 44, or you can use your tape measure, just do your foundation chains worth 10 inches. I'm at the end of the first row. Onto the second row we chain 1 and turn our work. So we are going into the very first, as you can see, we are going into the back loop and we are still making single crochets. 1 single crochet in every stitch, and remember we are going into the back loop. Remember, we are going into the back loop. So that is what you are doing for row 2. Continue until you are at the end of your row. I am at the end of the row, and I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work again. So this is what you are going to do basically for the entire panel. So I begin with the front panel. You are going to do this. We repeat row 1 and row 2 until you have the size of the chest measurement or your bust measurement. So remember, it is a single crochet in every stitch, and remember you are going through the back loop. Remember, you are going through the back loop. So you repeat this until you have a desired number of rows or your desired bust measurement. So for my case, I'll be making around 40 rows, which is equivalent to around 9 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So 20 by 2, that is 40 rows. I have my 2 panels, the front panel and the back panel. So what you are going to do now is just to join the 2. But now we have to identify our neck measurement and our shoulder measurement. So that's why I'm using the stitch markers to do that. So it depends with the size that you're making. It depends with the size that you're making. So just ensure that your panels are well aligned. Just ensure that your panels are well aligned. And have your shoulder measurement and your neck measurement. So I'm trying to align them. So we move on to now joining the shoulders. Joining the shoulders. So I'm joining them with the inside out, with our panels inside out. That's why I've turned my work. So we are going into the very first stitch in both panels, and then attach our yarn. Then I'm just going to join the two panels using single crochet. I'll be attaching them using, or I'll be joining them using single crochet. Joining them using single crochet. So just ensure your hook passes through the both panels. Ensure it passes through both of them. So you continue until you're at a stitch marker. So here I am. I'm going to do the same for the other side. And then I'm going to get the arm measurement. So I'm going to leave approximately 3 inches. I'm going to leave approximately 3 inches so that I can join the sides, so that I can join the sides. And we're going to join the sides just the way we've joined our shoulder length or our shoulder measurement. So using a single crochet in every stitch. So the same applies to the other side. And this is what I have. I have my neck, I have my arm measurement here, and I'm just going to show you how I've worked out the arm on the other side. So I'm going to go at this bottom part. This is where I'll be attaching my yarn from, as you can see. So this is what I have. In the same space, make a single crochet. Again, make another single crochet in the next space, and then we are now going to go into the back loops. So you can see, we go into the back loops and make a single crochet. Go into the back loops and make single crochet, one single crochet in every stitch, one single crochet in every stitch, one single crochet in every stitch. So you continue. So I'm at the shoulder joining point, and into it I'm just going to make one single crochet. I'm just going to make one single crochet and move on, and continue making one single crochet in every stitch through the back loop until I'm done with the row. Until I'm done with the row. I am at the end of the row, so I'll be going into the last stitch, and then join with the slip stitch. Chain one, turn your work. So do not forget to turn your work. Again, we go into the back loop, make one single crochet in every stitch. In every stitch we are making one single crochet through the back loop till the end. I am at the end, and slip stitch, chain one and turn. Do not forget to turn when you're working your arm. Please do not forget to turn your work to maintain the pattern. So as I said, you just chain one and turn and go into every stitch make one single crochet through the back loop, through the back loop, through the back loop. So this is what you're going to do for the entire arm length. So I made 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So 12 by 2, that is 24 plus the last row of single crochet, giving you 25 rows. So that is what I expect of you, 24 rows. Expect you to have 24 rows. So after that, we are just going to chain 1 and into the same space make a single crochet, and this row is now a row of pure single crochets in every stitch. This row we are not going into the back loop, but we are going into the stitch. Are we together? We are going into the stitch to make a single crochet in every stitch. So I'm joining with a slip stitch, then I'm just going to chain up to 6, then I'm going into the back loop to make slip stitches. So I'll go into the second chain from the hook and make a slip stitch. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this is because we made 6 foundation chains, so when we turn we expect you to have 5. So I will go into the next chain, then slip stitch, and again go into the next chain and slip stitch, then turn my work. So I'm going to skip the 2 slip stitched chains, as you can see. I'm going to skip these 2. I'm going to skip the 2 slip stitched chains and go into the next chain through the back loop. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So you should have 5 stitches always. You should have 5 stitches. So chain 1 and turn my work. So into the very first, going to make slip stitch through the back loop. So that forms our first slip stitch. Second slip stitch, third slip stitch, fourth slip stitch, and fifth. And then we go now at the bottom, slip stitch in the next chain and slip stitch in the other chain. So this is what you are going to do, repeating the same until you are done with the chains. Here I am, I'm already done. So I'm just going to join now the 2. I'm just going to join the two, and by now we know how to join. You align your panels very well, ensure your hook goes through both of them. You can use single crochet to join, you can use slip stitch or any other pattern of your choice, or you can also use a Dani needle to join, but for my case I'm just going to use slip stitch. Always ensure your panels are aligned and that you are going through both panels. Here I am in my second last. So just something to note, for example, you've had 5 stitches, so expect even as you are joining you have 5 slip stitches at the end of it all. Yeah, so that means when you go into the first chain in the first panel, also the hook goes through the first stitch in the other panel. So let us cut our yarn, then we shall weave it in at the end of it all. So this is what we have so far. Both our arms are done, and I've also ribbed the lower part, just the same thing we've done with our arms. So onto our neck. There is not much difference between the ribbing on the neck and the one you've done on the arm. So it's kind of going to repeat ourselves. We are going to repeat ourselves. I'll just show you quickly, but it is the same thing. It is just the same thing. So I attach my yarn, then into the same place make a single crochet, and then we are going to make single crochets all around. We are going to make single crochets all around. We are going to make single crochets all around. So you can note where I'm placing my hook. I'm going into the crest. I'm going into the crest, as you can see, and also at the bottom. So I really don't know how to call them, but just look at what, or just look where my hook goes through. So we are making single crochets all through. We are making single crochets all through. So you can see where I'm pointing my finger. That is where I'll put my hook. So I'm at the end. So just join using a slip stitch. So I really wanted a pull neck, so I'm going to make longer number of chains, or many number of chains. So I will make around 20 of them, so that it can form a pull neck. I'm going to make around 20, and then just repeat what I've done with the arm. So if I need 20, I'll have to go or add one, that is 21, and then just go through the back loop, either using a slip stitch, go back what you've just done on the arm. So if you have been keen with what you've done with the arm, the neck should be even simpler. That is what you are going to do. You go through the back loops, and we make our, so for the neck I'm using slip stitch. For the arm I used single crochet. So we just repeat what you've done. We repeat what we have done, and this is what I have. I used slip stitch actually, but in the recording I have a single crochet. You can use either, you can use single crochet or slip stitch, whichever you can use either. So this is what I have. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.